Welcome back to CAR Mania, where passion meets performance and heritage blends with the future. Today, we've got something truly special to talk about, the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser Mini Vintage Pickup. Yes, you heard it right. Toyota has brought back a classic with a twist, and it's making waves across the globe. So buckle up, because we're diving deep into what makes this mini vintage pickup a unique blend of rugged charm, compact utility, and modern-day engineering. At first glance, the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser Mini Vintage Pickup is a nostalgia machine. Inspired by the legendary Land Cruisers of the 70s and 80s, the design is boxy, bold, and unapologetically retro. But don't let the vintage aesthetics fool you. Underneath that old-school silhouette lies a thoroughly modern machine built for performance, practicality, and style. Let's get into the core of what this vehicle offers under the hood. The Mini Vintage Pickup is powered by Toyota's all-new 2.4-liter turbocharged inline-4 hybrid powertrain. It produces a solid 265 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque, tuned specifically for torque delivery at lower RPMs, making it perfect for off-road climbs, rugged trails, and hauling. This isn't a speed demon on the highways, but it's not meant to be. It's about balance. It's about torque, control, and reliability. What's impressive is how Toyota has matched that powerplant to an 8-speed automatic transmission that feels tuned for precision. Gear shifts are crisp, responsive, and there's a satisfying grunt when the throttle is pushed. The all-wheel drive system with a low-range gearbox and locking rear differential is a nod to the hardcore 4x4 crowd. Off-road, it behaves like a much larger truck. On tight turns and narrow forest trails, its shorter wheelbase and reduced length really show their advantages. Maneuverability is one of the strongest selling points of this new mini pickup. Toyota's engineers have also refined the suspension setup. The front gets an independent double wishbone setup, while the rear utilizes a solid axle with coil springs. It sounds old school, but the tuning is brilliant. On bumpy trails, it absorbs shocks without bottoming out, and on paved roads, it avoids the jittery feel that many compact off-roaders struggle with. Add to that a ground clearance of 9.4 inches and water wading capability of 27 inches, and you start to realize just how serious this little truck is. In terms of performance on various terrains, the Land Cruiser Mini Vintage Pickup really proves its worth. In sand, it maintains traction effortlessly. On rocks, the articulation and crawl control system make it feel like a miniature mountain goat. Mud and snow, it keeps going with the confidence of a much bigger vehicle. There's also a new terrain response mode that adjusts throttle, traction control, and braking depending on whether you're in mud, sand, gravel, or snow. It's intuitive, effective, and makes even novice drivers look like off-road pros. Fuel efficiency is another area where this new model really steps up. Thanks to the hybrid system, it delivers an estimated 26 mpg combined, which is outstanding for a 4WD truck. Toyota's hybrid system adds electric assist during low-speed maneuvers and off-roading, which not only boosts torque but also reduces engine strain. The regenerative braking system also plays its part, storing energy effectively without compromising braking feel. Now let's talk about load capacity. This mini vintage pickup comes with a 5-foot bed that's both functional and aesthetically consistent with its retro roots. Payload capacity sits around 1,200 pounds, and it can tow up to 5,000 pounds. That's more than enough for a small camper, ATVs, or a decent-sized trailer. The bed is lined with a durable, composite material, and there are built-in tie-downs and a 120 volts power outlet, perfect for camping or job site needs. Despite its compact footprint, it feels robust. The chassis uses Toyota's TNGAF platform, the same architecture that underpins the full-size Land Cruiser and Tundra. That means toughness, rigidity, and longevity. You feel it in the way the truck drives, planted, confident, unshaken even over rough surfaces. It's small, yes, but it carries itself with the poise of a much bigger utility vehicle. Let's transition into the interior, which might surprise you. When you hear vintage pickup, you might expect bare-bones functionality. But Toyota blends nostalgia with modern convenience. The dashboard has a retro design with modern instrumentation, analog look gauges paired with a 10.3-inch infotainment screen that supports Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and voice command. The layout is simple, clean, and built to last. The seats are covered in rugged, water-resistant fabric with contrast stitching that evokes the old Land Cruisers. Bolstering is firm but comfortable, and there's enough legroom and headroom to keep things from feeling cramped, even on long drives. The rear seats in the double cab variant are adequate for 2 adults, with thoughtful storage solutions under and behind the seats. Climate control is dual zone and includes rear vents, a rarity in compact pickups. The interior also offers wireless charging, multiple USB-C ports, and an optional 9-speaker JBL audio system that actually delivers pretty solid sound for those backroad tunes or worksite podcasts. One of the key appeals here is the driving position. You sit high, with a commanding view of the road or trail, and the upright windshield and squared-off hood give excellent visibility. The steering is light at low speeds, firms up nicely at higher speeds, and gives more feedback than you'd expect from a modern electric system. It's fun to drive, it really is. Safety is always a priority, and Toyota delivers here too. The 2026 Mini Land Cruiser pickup comes standard with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. This includes adaptive cruise control, lane departure alert with steering assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, and automatic emergency braking. For a vehicle designed to get dirty, it sure is packed with tech designed to keep you safe. So, who is this truck really for? If you're someone who's always loved the character and reliability of classic Land Cruisers but never needed a full-size SUV or massive pickup, this is your sweet spot. It's for adventurers, outdoor lovers, small business owners, urban explorers, anyone who needs the versatility of a truck without the size and weight. And with a starting price just under $36,000, it's also one of the more accessible entries into the off-road capable segment. Customization is another area where Toyota hits the mark. The Land Cruiser Mini Vintage Pickup offers multiple trims, wheel choices, and over 50 dealer-installed accessories. From winches and roof racks to upgraded skid plates and LED light bars, the options are there to build the mini overlander of your dreams. The throwback paint options are another highlight. You can choose from classic 2-tone color schemes, matte finish desert tones, and even a few limited edition heritage colors pulled directly from the 1980s Land Cruiser palette. These touches make the truck stand out in a crowd of overstyled, chrome-laden pickups. Driving it in the city is a surprisingly pleasant experience. Despite its off-road roots and rugged build, it's composed in traffic. Parking is easy thanks to its compact dimensions and a full 360-degree camera system. The turning radius is tight, and visibility is excellent. So whether you're navigating tight mountain trails or tight parking garages, the Land Cruiser Mini is up for the challenge. Noise insulation is solid. Toyota has added extra damping materials to the doors, roof, and floor pan, reducing wind and road noise to a level that feels more SUV than pickup. The engine is quiet unless you really floor it, and even then, it's more of a deep hum than a scream. It speaks volumes about Toyota's ability to balance ruggedness with refinement. In summary, the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser Mini Vintage Pickup is a bold move from Toyota, but a smart one. It offers serious off-road ability, strong towing capacity, impressive fuel economy, and a unique blend of retro charm with modern convenience. It's a truck that speaks to the heart, yet satisfies the head with its capability and engineering. It's not trying to be a Tacoma or a Helix. It's carving out its own space. It's for those who value character, functionality, and a connection to automotive history, while still demanding today's performance and safety standards. Thanks for joining us on CAR Mania for this deep dive into one of the most exciting and talked about new trucks of the year. If you're as excited about this Land Cruiser Mini Vintage Pickup as we are, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We've got more reviews, comparisons, and automotive deep dives coming your way. Until next time, keep driving, keep dreaming, and stay passionate about the ride.